Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my office again, so sorry about the echo, but today I'm talking all about water filters, my favorite in-home and portable filters and alkalizers or ionizers that you guys can purchase. They all range from various different price ranges, so hopefully there's something here for all of you. I get a lot of questions about my favorite filters, so I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to talk about a few, and I just want to say that none of these products are sponsored or anything like that, so they're all just from my opinion, from what I've tried and what I think really works well, and from the research I've done as well. So in terms of filters specifically, I want to share a couple. My favorite one would have to be, in terms of something that filters fluoride and also bad bacteria and sediment and all of that kind of stuff, my favorite would have to be the Berkey water filter. I love this one. Number one, it looks really nice, but number two, it's purely stainless steel, so the water that sits in it is not sitting in plastic or any other, type of chemical. It's just pure stainless steel, so really pure, clean water. But I love that it filters your fluoride, because that's something that's in everyone's water. And what you do with the Berkey filter is you take your tap water or whatever you have and pour it into Berkey. And our tap water has a lot of chlorine and fluoride in it, which is, they put it in there supposedly to help our teeth, but it actually damages us because it passes a blood-brain barrier. It can cause a lot of issues. So it's something you want to make sure you're pulling out of your water. So Berkey does that really well. And I believe they have a UV light as well, which will help with fighting off bacteria or anything like that. But I do really like the Berkey filters. What I love about them is they have so many different sizes. So you can literally do portable ones that are like for water bottles, or you can do like a 6-gallon, I think it's a 6-gallon or something, in-home one that you can put on a stand. There's ones that you can take on vacation, so they're smaller. And they all range in price range. There's different price ranges as well, so they're good for any budget. So if you were to just purchase a filter right now, I would highly recommend a Berkey water filter, just because of their quality, and for the price, I think they're the best that you can get. The only thing is, I do not believe they filter glyphosate, and that is something I am striving to filter. So I have been looking. I know that there are glyphosate filters out there. I'm not comfortable sharing brands yet, as I haven't found one that I truly love in terms of price point as well. So that's something I'm going to be looking into more, but as soon as I find something I really like, I'll be happy to share it. I don't believe Berkey does filter glyphosate, but you can definitely reach out to the company or distributor and ask if they do, and I'm sure they'll be happy to enlighten you. But that is something to keep in mind as rainwater, even if you're on well water, just because of the water tables, there's pretty much glyphosate in all our water now. So it's something that you kind of want to consider filtering out. We have a cistern, so we get we literally catch our rainwater, but there's definitely glyphosate in the rainwater because we live near farms that spray their crops. So, and it kind of dissipates into the air, or like I said, it goes into water tables. So that's something you want to think about. But for now, Berkey's probably my absolute favorite. In terms of a portable water filter, like I said, Berkey has one. If you're looking for something super cheap, like you're a student and you're looking for something like for 15, 20 bucks, that's better than nothing, better than just drinking water right out of your school, like fountain, for example. Then there are Brita water filters that you can buy on Amazon for like 15 or 20 bucks. They're literally the size of a water bottle, and you just take tap water or fountain water and pour it into there, and at least you're getting some sort of filtration happening. So it's better than nothing, and it's super cheap. So that would be a suggestion for those of you who are looking for something really affordable. In terms of water alkalizers, I recommend getting one if it's within your price range, and if you don't have one already. So something I love about alkalizers is that they release minerals into your water. So you're getting a lot of minerals. If you drink that with like some lemon squeezed in it, you'll be absorbing those minerals really well. So we're deficient usually in minerals because of our digestion, and if you're not having optimal digestion, you're not going to be really absorbing too many minerals, and they're used in so many processes in our body, not only from our nerves firing, but from muscles contracting, from tissue building to detoxification. They're used for so many things. So it's so important to make sure you're getting minerals in your diet and in your water daily. And unfortunately, we're not drinking water that's like coming right from a stream, from a mountain rocks or something, right? We're getting heavily processed water that has a ton of chlorine and bad ingredients in it, and it's essentially stripped of all minerals. So by using a water alkalizer, those minerals are getting put back into the water, and it's amazing for your health, and it's a great way to alkalize your body if you're very acidic. So I'm going to share with you 2 of my favorite water alkalizers that I use currently. Both are fantastic, and one is for in-home, one is portable. So I'm going to start with the in-home. The in-home one is called Kangen. It's from the company Ionizers. Just up front, I want to say that my husband and I are distributors for these water filters, and I will leave our distributor ID in the description box. So if you ever are interested in purchasing one, if you purchase from us, then we get a commission. So I'm just putting that out there, but you definitely don't have to get from us. And it's just, I do encourage you to always do your own research before buying a filter, because specifically, I'm going to say Kangen filters are quite pricey. They're priced because they work really, really well. There are so many videos on YouTube where you can search Kangen filter and look at like a pH test type of video, and you'll see people taking Dasani and Smart Water and Pop and Nestle water, all sorts of, and Perrier, like different brands of water, and they test the pH again, and tap water as well. They test the pH against all of those waters compared to Kangen water, and Kangen water is always the highest pH. So it works really, really well, but you're looking anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 for an in-home Kangen alkalizer. It also has I think it's called a carbon filter or something like that. So it does filter chlorine as well, and sediment. So you're getting some filtration happening as well. So it's nice to hook up to your sink, so you can get alkaline water and filtered water. We also go above and beyond, and we add UV light and some other filters in there as well to filter other toxins. But Kangen is good on its own for chlorine, sediment, and alkalizing your water. So Kangen, the whole idea of it is that it actually makes the water molecules smaller because of all the minerals that are in the water. It literally changes the structure of the water so that the molecules are smaller, which means it's way more hydrating. It gets into your cells a lot quicker. And there are a test you can look at on YouTube as well. I'll try to leave links for all of this stuff I'm saying in the description box if I can find them. But there are tests you can do on YouTube or watch on YouTube that people take a tea bag of regular straight up water and then Kangen water, and they use cold water for both. And if you look at the regular water, the tea bag just does not steep at all. But even with cold water, cold Kangen water, the tea bags will steep super strong because the water actually has smaller molecules that fits into the tea bag and steeps those leaves much faster. So it does the same for us internally. So super amazing water. It lowers the ORP, which is called oxidation reduction potential. So essentially it's much higher in antioxidants, which means, again, really good if you have things like, too much and inflammation in the body, too much acidity. Some people have used it with cancer and said that it really helps. I have personally not used it because I have not had cancer, so I have not used it for that. I cannot share a testimony in regards to that, but it is really fantastic water, and it tastes really good. So that's something you can think of for an in-home water ionizer or alkalizer. In regards to a portable one, I have one on hand that I wanted to show you. So this one I have shared on Instagram, so you would have seen it. The company Dylyn, D-Y-L-N, sent me this bottle to try, no strings attached or anything like that, just to try and share my honest opinion with you guys. They gave me a discount code, and initially I didn't share it because I didn't want to share it until I actually tried out the bottle for a few weeks and really tested the pH of it and saw for myself, what I thought. So I love it so much. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen where I tested the pH, and it was over 9. It showed 8 because that was the highest test strip that I had, but if you test it with pH drops, you'll see that it's 9 or 9 plus, depending on how long the water sits in the bottle. So I want to talk about this for a minute with you guys. So first of all, it's a stainless steel interior. So I have water in here, which I did not think this through. Dumb. But I want to show you the inside of the bottle, but because there's water, I'm worried it's going to dump, so I'm going to just tilt it a little bit. But you can see it's a stainless steel interior. Take my word for it. On the very bottom of the bottle, there is something called the Vita Bead Diffuser. So look at this on their website, you'll understand more about it. But what this diffuser does is, of course, it's stainless steel. It sits at the bottom, so it's going to alkalize all your water. And the Vita beads are a combination of magnesium, silica, zinc, and I believe boron. So these minerals are what is essentially diffusing or leaching into your water to alkalize it. So it works amazingly well. Like I said, I tested the pH, it was very alkaline. What I love about this bottle is that you can get 315 refills for one Vita B diffuser. So that's a long time. As soon as you purchase the bottle, you can register it online and they'll send you an email when they think it's time to change up the diffuser. The diffuser is only $10, so it will not break your bank when it's time to change the diffuser. And it comes with a little tool that you can just stick in the bottom, unscrew the diffuser and screw a new one back in. So super simple. I love this bottle. It keeps your water cold. Not that I drink cold water, but if you do, it keeps your water cold forever. If you put it in the fridge overnight and then take it out with you like for a picnic or something, it works really, really well. So I absolutely love this bottle. It does the same thing as a Kangen filter where it lowers the ORP of the water, which again is the oxidation reduction potential. You guys can look more into it. I don't want to get into detail because this video will be so long, but it's high in antioxidants. Again, the molecular structure like physically changes where this water becomes more hydrating because it gets into your cells much easier. So I really, really do love this water. And like I said, I didn't share the discount code until I've tried it, but I will be sharing the discount code. It is Marla10. So with this bottle, right now, this is just like a pre-model of it, so you cannot actually buy it now. You can pre-order it and get it on like a pre-sale right now. I think it's being released in May, so a couple weeks. It's cheaper if you order it right now. I think it's $48. So it's on sale if you get it right now and rather than waiting till May. And if you use my code Marla10, you'll save even more money on it, which is fantastic. So you guys can look into that as well, but this is great if you're, going to school or something and you want to have alkaline water on the go. You can just pour your water into here, let it alkalize and chug back. I think it takes about 10-15 minutes to get the full pH at the highest pH, so it's not long at all. You can drink it immediately and you're still getting benefits, but I usually let mine sit for 10 to 15 minutes. It tastes really good. Like I said, it's pure stainless steel, so it's super clean. There's no plastic or anything like that. And they have lots of different colors too, so you can choose in any color you like. But those are my recommendations for water filters. Those would be my favorite, and they're all something that I have used and loved. Brita is not super amazing at filtering your water, but like I said, if you're a student, you can't afford much and you're looking for something rather than nothing, those Brita portable water bottles are definitely a way to go. So you can definitely look into that. That's all I have for this video. Those are my 4 favorite filters. I will leave as much information as I can in the description box for you guys, so you can do your own research on them, do your own calculations and work on your budget and see if any of these can fit into your budget. But I hope I gave you a lot of different options so that something should fit at, within your price point. But of the 4, I would have to say that the Berkey water filter is just amazing if you're looking for something like that. And then in terms of alkalizers, this is amazing if you're looking for, a one person on the go alkalizer. And then the Kangen is amazing for an in-home if you have a family. I think I said that right. I think I said Berkey was an alkalizer. Berkey is a filter, not an alkalizer. Anyways, one final thing. Enagic sells the Kangen machines, which is what we have for our alkalizer at home. They also have a shower filter where you put it on your shower head, and it's called Anespa, and it filters your shower water and pulls chlorine out. So it's amazing if you have scalp psoriasis or anything and that water's aggravating your scalp or your skin. By removing the chlorine, it's making the water more alkaline, but it's also protecting you from toxins as well. So that's another thing that Enagic has. So I recommend you guys go on the websites, take a look at all these products, see which works best for you guys. But these are my favorite. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions about anything, please leave them in the comments for me down below, and I'll try to get back to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an awesome week. I love you all, and we'll chat soon. Bye.